Hello my friends, it's good to see you all again. As you can see, I have some things to show you. This video, I have to apologize, is way past due, but I haven't been doing so well. As many of you know, I have some health issues and I've had to be on bed rest pretty much since November 1st. And this is kind of the first day I've had the energy to get this done. It's all right. It's just how things are. I have a device in my heart, and my heart doesn't always like it, so it acts up, and it kind of just saps all the energy out of my body. Anyway, on to some more pleasant news. As you all know by now, how I've teamed up with Creative Expressions to create a new line of stamps and making stencils for the first time. That's kind of breaks your brain just a little bit, making stencils. And paper pads. Yes, very excited about all of that. But I wanted to show you some of the inspiration behind the stamp designs that I've used. All the bits are not here. Of course, I put them somewhere safe, but I can't remember where that is. And this is a little sample book I made to show off and highlight some of the stamps and things. So let's get started. Some little fabric tags. This one's actually a genuine antique one. And here's the little sample book. I accidentally pulled the paper clip out. I have to figure out where that belongs. So you can see here is the lace fragment stencil. So I just used it over a little bit of vintage paper, and I used the stamp here. The stamp is actually from this little piece of fabric label, antique fabric label that I had. So that was perfect. I was able to scan that, and so excited to make that into a stamp. Here is the little perfume bottle. The little perfume bottle. It's just an advertisement that I found. And here you can see I've embossed the Frank Leslie's Ladies Magazine with some gold embossing. So there's the stamp. And here's the Art Deco stencils. Next to the lace fragment, this one is my second favorite stencil. Really love this one. And it can be used this way or this way. It looks like buildings, or sideways. Here's an example of it with some modeling paste on a piece of cardboard. I love the structural feel of this. And the mot de Paris. So just some little antique French papers. So here we have the fabric swatch cards. I was really excited to make. I've been wanting to make a stamp out of these for so long. So you have the little tabs. So there's the Au Bon Marché fabric swatch, and here was the inspiration that I used. So here's the little tag. So this is the original. This is also an original fabric swatch tag. So I actually used the outside bits and just replaced the inside with a different photo. So I used the antique receipt image that I had here. So I'm going to tuck that back down. And so this is, sorry, I'm not doing a great job demonstrating all this stuff right Here's that stamp set. And it's just that large fabric tag. And when you stamp it out, you get this huge fabric swatch tag to create with. Just so you can see it's already assembled for stamping. I hope you're all doing well and having a lovely weekend. It's Saturday here. My family is in Disneyland currently. Unfortunately, I wasn't well enough to go to Disneyland with them, but they're having an awesome time. And the dog and I are just hanging out. So there's another little fabric sample, but just as a tag this time. Another sweet little fabric sample tag. And here I've used 2 of the stamps from the La Mode stamp set. And as you can see, this was the inspiration for this stamp. I scanned it and created this stamp from this one. And then you have, here's the antique piece, and here's the stamp piece. So just got the little stamp there. And there's the millinery, French millinery, just as a little tag. And this lady she's from a La Mode magazine. I just replaced the inside part of this. We have this somewhere. The French millinery advertisement in my collection. It's just a matter of where in my collection. There's kind of a, you can have too many goodies because then you can't find anything. So here's the La Mode stamp, and I have to say it's one of my favorites. I was so excited to make this into a stamp. The dressmaker. So there she is. Some more goodies. So here's the La Mode button card. So you can stamp them together to make a button card, or you can stamp them individually and do something different with them. So there's the Frank Leslie's Ladies Magazine, and you can see the vintage ad right here for that one. So it makes a really sweet little button card. But yeah, so we separated it so you can change it up and do something different. And oh, here it is. So you have the Nouveaux and the Nouveaux here. So that was cute. I was really happy to be able to use up some of these things I collect and turn them into stamps for you all. And I have lots more coming. Creative Expressions has been really supportive. So here it is again, and this time I embossed it in gold. Gold embossing on there. I really love my collection of Bon Marché fabric swatches. This was also something that I was so excited to finally get to make into a stamp. Oh, there's the now I've lost the paper clip. Oh well. So here you have the haute couture. Sorry for all the crinkling. So, as you can see, she is a La Mode. There she is, sweet little lady. And then the haute couture. So just a little tag, simple little tag that I've embossed it. I used some of the crocheted lace stencil just to add a little texture. And here I've used the stencil just to add a little bit of texture to this old receipt. And just some little goodies. And then here is the dressmaker stamp set. So I used the scissors, I embossed those, and then the advertisement, and I stamped the dressmaker back behind. Another little tag, and there's that stamp set. It's really cool to bring these old items to life in stamps. So just some simple tags. And I've honestly been so overwhelmed with all your lovely support and comments. Everybody has been so sweet about this whole new adventure we're on. And just a little snippet here with the stamp, with another au bon marché stamp. So this was the very first department store in France. It was a very large department store. They still have it, but it just has a slightly different name now. So here's that Le Mode stamp again. And like I said, this is honestly one of my favorites. I don't know why, but it's just, I just love it. I love it so much. And there you have this. Here's the lace fragment. And then the antiques. Little snippet. I used the lace fragment, and I just stenciled with some ink. And then I made these textured tags. So that you have the lace fragment, you have the crocheted lace, and then you have the hearts. They make really cute textured tags. And so there's all those. All of these are, this one is as well, but these are all antique Victorian designs. They're all wallpaper, or this was a border. It's just something about the texture on the old papers, just so pretty. And then I use the stencil again. And then here we have the paper pad. So it's a lot of my antique French receipts, some antique wallpapers, and these are some antique oil paintings with the antique receipts over top and overlays and different things. Just going to clean up for a little second. Just wanted to do a little demonstration now. Bear with me because I'm not very good at this. That's so incredibly bright. Sorry, the sun is shining right in the window right this second. Let's see if we can fix that just a little. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. So I'm using the au bon marché fabric swatch tag. So I have it set up here. Because it's so large, and I'm sorry it was so large, that I wanted it to be close to the size of the original tags. It's just a touch smaller, not by much, but a little bit. I would have loved, but this wasn't going to work in the stamp design. We tried many times, it did not go. It was not a good idea. But so here I just have a little bit of scrapbook paper. You know, we all have random scrapbook paper, and then they're white on the background. These will be perfect for the tag. So let's see what we can do here. I am not a world-class stamper, I will tell you that. I know I make them, I'm not a great stamper. So no judgments. It's a judgment-free zone here. I love this. I have arthritis and bursitis in my wrists, elbows, and shoulder in this arm. So this is really a great tool. So you're not putting a lot of pressure on your fingers and your wrist. And need to do a little bit more inking. Just catch the areas that didn't stamp so well. Okay, this is definitely user error, not the stamp. I've used it before, I'm just not doing a great job with the inking. I know, I have a scratch. I have zero idea where I got that from. Right, so there it is. I did tape it to my board because I find these magnets are not great, but I did put the tape on my clothes first so it wouldn't be too sticky. And then there's your tag. And we would just, no shortcuts here, right? Little scrap bit for later. There we go. I would generally score this, but that means bringing out something else, and I really don't want to. I have the room. So there we go. Okay, I'm crooked. Like I said, judgment-free zone here. This is why I don't do demos. And then we have our little tag, and there's the back of the tag, just like the originals. So it's a combination of both of them. So you can see where I use the outer elements to create the tag for you. So when you stamp it all together, you just end up with this really nice large tag. Now, I know not everyone has a giant stamp pad, but there are workarounds. Because we don't all have giant acrylic blocks, we don't have a stamp pad. But the other thing I like to do, that I actually do quite often because I don't want to drag everything out, I'm a little bit lazy, is, oops, just tape this to your craft table. And there I have that little bit of scrapbook paper. Can I put that down? This piece of plastic. Oh, sorry, upside down. It just helps not move around. So there you go. There's your tag. Simple as that. We don't even need acrylic blocks or anything else to do it. And if you, there's another trick that I use quite often. This is a lid that I dry all my rusty safety pins and stuff on. And it's just a plastic lid container. And just pop it on there. They adhere so well. They're really sticky. Make great stamps. And then just going to use this again. Just put my paper down. I'm going to ink up the stamp on the plastic lid. So, you know, no struggling with small acrylic blocks or whatnot. So there we go. Just going to line it up. You know, so there's always a workaround. There's always a way to get the job done if you don't have the proper tools. And there you go. You have the tag. I did move it just a little smidge, so sorry about that. Not perfect, but generally wouldn't put it on this, but I didn't want to do it on the lace. That wasn't going to work. So you can see that there's always a workaround for these really large tags. So there they are. There's the collection. And like I said, this partnership with Creative Expressions is, right now I've signed a year-long contract, so I can tell you I've already sent in 4 months worth of designs, so this was only the first month. So there is so much more coming, and I really hope you are going to love them. And I'm so excited to see all the things everybody's going to create with the stamp designs. And thank you to Sam for introducing me to Creative Expressions and giving me a push when I was very shy and nervous about talking to them about this venture. And Sam has been an awesome support. Honestly, she is such a sweetheart. She's always available to answer my questions and a little hand holding. Actually, a lot of hand holding. And Creative Expressions they've been so sweet, and so much hand holding on their part too, because believe it or not, I'm actually a really shy person. And I don't feel very comfortable being outside my comfort zone. I feel like I'm living on a different planet. I'm so far outside my comfort zone. But it all worked out. Everything came out beautifully. I couldn't be happier with the results of their products that they created. And I just want to thank everybody for supporting me, and it's just been so wonderful. You've been so lovely, and I couldn't do this without you, because it's your support and it's your comments and it's your kindness that keeps me going, keeps me producing and creating, wanting to do something more and better for you. Sorry, I have problems breathing. So I'm going to end here as I'm running out of air and energy. And thank you so much, everyone. And I look forward to talking and being with you again soon. Take care and have a great week. Bye.